Perfecto, esto ya está. Vamos a ver qué más tenemos por aquí. Oportunidades de inversión. Señal de advertencia. Una flota pirata se concentra en las fronteras de los sistemas de términos preparándose para una incursión en las colonias periféricas de la Alianza. Avisa al almirante Hackett de la inminente invasión. Inminente invasión, no sé qué dije. Sí, financio esta misión. Pasividad burocrática. La Fundación Sirta no puede iniciar las pruebas de un nuevo y prometedor antibiótico debido a unos documentos traspapelados. Sírvete de tus contactos para ayudarlos con los trámites de modo que puedan comenzar las pruebas clínicas. Financio eso también. Un político corrupto está intentando grabar con unos impuestos excesivos todos los artículos fabricados en la Tierra que entren en este sistema para a cambio recibir comisiones de los negocios locales. Arruina la reputación del político con una campaña de difamación para que no se aprueben sus propuestas. Sí. Recompensa justa. Los mercenarios de Eclipse han organizado en secreto una instalación productora de arena roja en el planeta Cuervo. Soplárselo a las autoridades planetarias a cambio de la mitad de los créditos que requisen en la redada. Vale. Lo hago por un bien común. Maqueta de la nave del corredor sombrío. Sí, señor.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Ok. Datos de exploración. No necesito nada de esto, pero gracias. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Entrenamiento avanzado. Ah, esto te permite volver a repartir los puntos de capacidad del personaje seleccionado. Por ahora estoy contento, creo. Personalizar equipo. Estoy contento por ahora. Y aquí tenemos las investigaciones. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Al colega de Liara.
It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Kashan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
Eso es verdad, tío. Eso cunde.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. I was an information trader. not a slaver.
Lógico.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new shadow broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Ok.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Lo que sí que voy a hacer...
An agent has obtained the equipment used to record the General Partenax and Kilix-Tanis duel.
Lo que voy a hacer es postear esto como que he venido aquí después de todo el juego.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega.
Pero quizás no. Simplemente vamos a hacer como que ha pasado un tiempo desde que hemos matado al corredor sombrío. Emily Wong. Ok, interesante.
Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donel Udina, Citadel.
Udina. Wow. What the fuck, Udina?
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Nada.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Hablando con Cerberus.
Praetor Gavon, Omega. Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
Oh, what the fuck? Voló, ha volado.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
El cuidador se ha cargado un Krogan de la manada sangrienta.
Matriarch Etheta, Ilium.
Eso es Liara.
Erdnot Torsk, Tachanka.
Ok.
Elias Kellum, Omega.
Vaya hostia le mete.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
El corredor sombrío tiene mis cámaras, ¿en serio?
Purgatory. Ship now defunct.
What the fuck?
Aria Talok. Omega.
Echa un vistazo a más vídeos cuando vuelvas. Volveremos después de del final del juego, si seguimos vivos.
As you requested, I have acquired the soul name for the leader of the Hanar's Inkindler religion.
Envíos. Escopeta, tecnología de escopeta. Un agente del confín esquiliano ha enviado el diseño de una modificación para escopeta. Y 1250 de elemento cero.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
¿Tiene sentido?
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look.
No, ya lo leí.
They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron
are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
Vale, pues nada, seamos amigas, así que no es broma.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Pues vamos.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
¡Ay, mi bebé azul! Mi bebecita azul. Sí, tengo peces, vivos.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although he did ask if you and I would be acting out scenes from some vid called Vanya.
Qué
Of
hijo de
course he
puta.
did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
El detalle, tío.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the Collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
Moriremos, seguramente.
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children?
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay.
Sí.
I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I'd have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Qué pillina.
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
Las emociones. ¿Por qué bajas?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
¿Puedo hablar con Joker de Liara? No,
Commander.
se ve que no.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Pues... voy a mirar si puedo hablar con la tripulación, pero lo dudo.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Voy a intentar hablar solo con la gente que tiene posibilidades de tener una conversación, que viene siendo Zane ¿Y Samara, quizás?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Entiendo.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Yo también. Y tengo que ir a hablar con Zane ahora, a ver si me tiene algo que decir.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Lógico.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Entiendo.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
¿Solo una amiga? Sí, somos de Liara, ¿vale?
This crew is pretty diverse. You must have something in common with some of them. Get out of this room and talk to them.
I shall consider it. I won't keep you.
Por favor, Azo, te llevarías bien con Garrus. Voy a ir a darle de comer a los peces. Teniendo en cuenta que a Liara ya le di de comer, ahora toca a los peces. Mira la nave del... ¡Oh, qué guapa, tío! Novedades sobre el chico, Capitán Bale, es Sisek. Es Shepard, solo quería que supieras que el chico Drell está bien. Los aspectos legales están resueltos y realiza algunas tareas para mí. Se ocupa de parte de la escoria de los distritos, quizá mejore la vida de algunos chicos como ratón. No es perfecto, pero nada lo es. No sé si tu Drell y el mío hablan. ¿Por qué hablas como si fueran mascotas? No sé si tu Drell y el mío hablan. Le dije que la vida es demasiado corta para no hacerlo, pero no sé si me hizo caso. Buena suerte, Bailey. Eres un crack, Bailey, tío. Códice. Ñaca, 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 ñaca. Aquí. Justicieras. Pese al refinamiento y la sofisticación de la cultura Asari, la delincuencia sigue presente en ella. La solución Asari para los elementos criminales más peligrosos y destructivos es la orden justiciera. Las justicieras son una clase Asari de ejecutoras extrajudiciales prácticamente intocables, que actúan casi en exclusiva en territorio Asari. Solo en la última década las justicieras han desarticulado docenas de organizaciones criminales, dirigidas por Asari o por otras especies en su territorio. En sus métodos emplean la sutileza cuando les es posible y la brutalidad cuando les resulta preciso. Adiestradas para alcanzar un nivel extremo de fuerza, capacidad biótica, iniciativa, ascetismo y crueldad, las fanáticas justicieras son idealizadas y temidas en la sociedad Asari. Aunque las justicieras suelen actuar en solitario, su eficacia se sirve del ingente conjunto de conocimientos al que pueden acceder. Las Asari que ingresan en las filas de las justicieras ya tienen ciclos de experiencia en investigación criminal, espionaje y combate. El conjunto de los conocimientos de las justicieras supera incluso al de los espectros. Las justicieras suelen ser independientes, necesitan poca ayuda y en ocasiones llegan a despreciarla, ya que su talento y experiencia normalmente van acompañados de un gran ego. Los conflictos causados por esa arrogancia hicieron que la Orden Justiciera instaurara los juramentos de sumisión, en los que asegura proteger al inocente, castigar al culpable y defender las leyes y normas de la sociedad Saren. Los juramentos tienen un efecto conservador, ya que aseguran que las justicieras respeten el actual reparto de poderes y no den un golpe para cambiar la sociedad a su gusto. Sin embargo, la posibilidad de que se produzca un ataque así es fuente de preocupación y de misiones de contraespionaje entre la élite Asari. De todos los votos, el tercer juramento de subsumisión es el que menos se pronuncia, como exige que la justiciera jure lealtad y deja en segundo plano los dictados del código de las justicieras. El tercer juramento suele invocarse en asuntos en que la mente cuadriculada de las justicieras se ve obligada a reconocer la existencia de ciertos matices.